program. Because of that, this will be a little bit short, like maybe 20 before 2, we will stop. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Page number 94, متفرقات, in the middle. متفرقات, فرقة, part. Miscellaneous, different subject together, put together, miscellaneous thing. Women who saha did sahwa, mistake, عن القعود, from sitting, al-awwali, first sitting, min al-fard, from fard. Anybody who made mistake in sitting, first sitting in a fard prayer, like 4 rak'ah, first sitting. That means anybody who did not sit, first sitting, stood up directly, aada, he will return back, ilayhi, to sitting. I mean, like he forgot, fard prayer, 2 rak'ah prayed, he stood up, third rak'ah, forgot, sitting. What he is supposed? He is supposed to go back to sit, but there is a condition. Aada, does aud, return, ilayhi, to sitting, ma, as long as lam did not yastawi, balance, سواء عليهم هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون. Quran. سوية, استوية, as long as he did not become sawa, balance. قائما, standing. What that means? He can return, if he remembers in third rak'ah, return back, as long as he did not fully stood up. If he is just before that he remembered, he can go back. This view, fi zahiri, overwhelming, al-riwaya, overwhelming view, overwhelming narration view. I mean, there are other views, but this is overwhelming one, zahir, overwhelming. Well, this one is al-asahu, most correct one. There is other view. What is that other view? He can return back as long as his knee did not depart from the ground. When you are getting up, I mean, you just, back part goes up, then knees. As long as knee is touching on the ground, you remember, you just sit, and this is what other view. But this book is selecting full standing. So it is a little quite a time. Full standing, that means, I mean, unless, I mean, if you remember, just you are standing up, not straight, not balanced, like that, then you can anytime return back. This is view. Well, muqtadi, a person who is following Imam, kal-mutanaffil, is like nafl prayer person, nafl prayer mutanaffil, ya'udu, he will return back, aada, ilda, ya'udu, walau, even istatamma, completed qa'iman, standing. So, in nafl prayer, even if he 2 minutes he is still standing, he can return back to sit, to complete, then stand up continue on praying third rakah. This is nafil prayer. But the one who is in muqtadi following imam, he is considered not like mutanaffil. But of course, he cannot do this when we take imam. After imam says salam, if he is standing up to make up some individually missed rakahs, then he can do. Okay. Now, mutanaffil person stood up. فَإِنْ if عَادَ, he returned back. Now, question is he going to do sajdatul sahw or not at the end? He returned, he did not return. When he is going to do sajdatul sahw? فَإِنْ if عَادَ, he returned. وَهُوَ, he إِلَى الْقِيَامِ, to standing أقرب, nearer. If he was nearer to standing, he returned back, he can return. Then sajada, does sajda lissahwi for sajdatul sahw. He needs to do sajdatul sahw at the end. وإن كان, if he was إلى القعود, nearer to sitting, أقرب, nearer, لا سجود عليه, no sajdatul tilawa, no sajdatul sahw, sorry, sajdatul sahw. في الأصح, أصحبه. So, sajdatul sahw, if he was just, when he is standing, let's say, just less than 50% up, return back, no need of sajdatul sahw. If he is more than 50% up, then he needs to do sajdatul sahw at the end. Okay. وَإِنْ عَادَ, if he returned nafil prayer, in nafil prayer, بعد, after ma, that istatamma, completed, made tamam, tamma, istatamma, ustutimma, qa'iman, standing. If he returned back when he was fully standing in nafil prayer, وسجد اختلف, there is اختلاف, اختلف, not لف, اختلف, اختلف, wrong, اختلف, made اختلاف التصحيح في فساد صلاته. اختلف, there is اختلاف التصحيح in تصحيح, correcting في فساد صلاته, in فساد الصلاة. Some say it is repairable by sajdatul sahw. Some say not repairable, it is fasad. I mean, salah is done, needs to repray from beginning. وإن if saha, made sahw, the person, عن القعود, from sitting al-akhir, last sitting, 2 rakah prayer or 4 rakah prayer, last sitting he forgot, stood up to 3rd, stood up to 4th, 5th, وسجد, عاد, he is going to come back as long as lam yashtud, did not do sajda. That means as long as 3rd rakah or 5th rakah was not tied by sajda. Then وسجد, he is going to do sajda لتأخيره, because he delayed farz al-qu'ud, farz of sitting. Sitting, last sitting is farz. Last sitting was delayed. Delayed. You know what is the rule of sajdatul sahw? 3 big rules. Not doing wajib, neglecting wajib, delaying wajib, delaying farz. So salah has wajib elements. If not done one of the wajib, sajdatul sahwi. If wajib is delayed, second category, sajdatul sahwi. If fard element is delayed, only delayed. So this is the case, because last sitting is fard element. Which ones are fard elements? Which ones are wajib elements? We passed before, at the beginning of the book. We studied that. This is a very tough book, very good book. Page number 95. فَإِنْ if sajada did sajda. If he did sajda, like third rakah sajda, fifth rakah sajda, sara turns, becomes farduhu, his fard, naflan nafil prayer. He completed his prayer, turns to nafil prayer. No, he did not pray fards. He needs to pray fards from beginning. But dhamma, he needs to add dhamma. Dhamma, dumma, yadummu, yudammu. Dham. Fiyatlara zam in Turkish. Fiyatlara zam. Zamme in Turkish. Zam. Dham. Dhamma, adding. Sadisatan, sixth rakah. 5 rakah prayer. Sixth, he needs to add insha if he wants. Why? Because there is no 5 rakah salah. No 5 rakah salah. It needs to, after praying 5 rakah, saying salam is no good. Needs to add 6 rakah. So 6 rakah nafil prayer he did. Then after salam he needs to begin to pray first prayer from beginning. Whereas even fil asr, in asr prayer, even if he is in asr fard prayer, he needs to add. Because asr prayer, after asr prayer, there is no prayer after fard. That is why the book is fifth, adding fifth, saying sixth. Warabi'atan, he needs to add 4th rak'ah fil fajr, in fajr. In fajr prayer, fard prayer, 2 rak'ah prayed, then forgot, stood up. This is 3rd rak'ah. Then when he completes 3rd rak'ah, he needs to add 4th rak'ah, because there is no 3 rak'ah farz in fajr. 4 rak'ah. But all will be nafil prayer. وَلَا كَرَاهَةً, there is no makruh. It is not makruh. فِي الضَّمِّ, in adding, فِيهِمَا, in both of them, asr and the fajr prayer, على الصحيح, according to sahih view. وَلَا يَسْجُدُ, the person is not going to do sajda للسهو for sahw في الأصح, أصح view. He is not going to do sajda. Why? Prayer is turned into nafil already. Nafil prayer, nafil prayer. Not repairable with sajdatul sahw. وإن if قعد sat الأخيرة, last sitting he sat, ثم then قام, then he stood up. 2 rak'ah first prayer, fajr, sat, but before saying salam he stood up. Mistake. Or 4 rak'ah prayer, stood up. ثم then قام, he stood up by mistake. عاد, he is going to go back. وسلم, say salam. He will return back. Say salam. من غير, without إعادة, repeating التشهد التحيات. No need for him to, when he goes back, to recite Sajdatul Sahw once more, because no need, or to recite At-Tahiyyatu Lillahi once more, because already recited, completed. فَإِن سَجَدَ, if he continues to do sajda, like say, up sajda, added rak'ah and did sajda, lam yabtul fardu. His first prayer does not become batil. Why? You know, when somebody sits and reads at-tahiyyatu, his prayer is done. Salam is not farz in Hanafis, this Hanafi book. The dhamma, he can add ilayha to third rak'ah, for example, ukhra, another rak'ah, he can add. Litasira, so becomes sarasira yasiru yusaru azza'idatani, two rak'ah, added rak'ah, lahu for him, nafilatan, nafila prayer. So after sitting, before salam, if he stands up, he can pray third, then fourth. These two last, third and fourth, becomes nafil prayer. He doesn't need to do sajda to sahw. وَسَجَدَ لِلسَّهْوِ. Now he does sajda to sahw, the book says. Because he delayed perhaps something. وَلَوْ سَجَدَ. If he did sajda لِلسَّهْوِ for sahw في شفعي in two rak'ah at-tatawwu'i, nafil prayer. Tatawwu'i nafil prayer. Okay. If he did sajda for these two rak'ah, shaf'a two, shaf'a means pair, two, even number, shaf'a, at-tatawwu'i. In tatawwu' prayer, nafil prayer, if he did sajda, lam yabni, he is not going to do bina shaf'an akhara, another two alayhi upon istihbab, and this is mustahab. What is meant here? If he is going to add two more rak'ah, that will be independent. It is not will be connected, because nafil prayers two, even if they are connected with each other with one salam, each two rak'ah sunnah prayers, each two rak'ah is considered independent prayer. Muakkad prayers too, like that, muakkad prayers. Zuhr, 4 rak'ah, 2 rak'ah independent, 2 rak'ah independent. This is what the book is saying. Fa'in bana, if he does bina, like continues on aada, he needs to repeat to do the sahwi, sajda to sahw fil mukhtar, according to view, because this shaf made 4, like second sitting is delayed. That is why, at the end, 2 rak'ah sitting is delayed. That is why sajda to sahw is necessary in this situation. Fil mukhtar, this is the selected view. Walaw if sallama, did salam, say salam, said salam, man alayhi sahun, somebody who has upon him sahw, made mistake, he is supposed to do sajda to sahw, but forgot, said salam. Faqtada, he said salam, faqtada, joined bihi to him, ghayruhu, somebody else. He said salam, but before saying salam, somebody else joined, made him imam. Is jaiz. Okay. Sahha, it is valid in sajada lis-sahwi, if he does sajda for sahw. Wa illa, if he does not do sajda to sahw, fala yasihhu, is not valid. The person who joined to him, if he does sajda to sahw, himself up after praying, his prayer is valid. If he does not do sajdatul sahw, his prayer is not valid. This follower's prayer. Why? Because fard's part is neglected. Sitting is neglected. Sitting is neglected in the middle. وَيَسْجُدُ لِلسَّهْوِ. He is going to do sajdatul sahw. وَإِن سَلَّمَ. If he did say salam, if he did give salam, amidan, intentionally, lil-qat'i, for cutting the prayer. Now somebody made mistake. So, mistake, he is supposed to do sajdatul sahw. Then, after making mistake, he wanted to cut his prayer in the middle, knowingly, willingly. Is he supposed to make up that sajdatul sahw? He is supposed to do. Yes, as long as lam yatahawwal, did not turn away anil qiblati from qibla. If he is still sitting to qibla direction, he needs to do sajdatul sahw. He was supposed to do, though he intentionally wanted to cut his prayer. أو يتكلم, or as long as he did not speak. If he spoke, then he is not supposed to do sajdatul sahw. ولو if توهم, he did wahma. Wahma, like waswasa, like thought, just wahma, imagine. If he imagined, ولو توهم, توهمته, if he imagined مصلي, any prayer, مصلي رباعية, any prayer who is praying 4 rakah prayer, أو ثلاثية, or 3 rakah prayer ثلاثية, he thought, he imagined أنه that he أتمها, he completed. He prayed 4 rakah, he prayed 3 rakah. This is what he thought, but it was not like that, but thought. فسلم, he did salam, he gave salam. ثم then علم, he knew, came to know, أنه that صلى ركعتين, he prayed 2 rakah. He was supposed 3, here 4, here was supposed 3. But now, after salam, he discovered that he prayed only 2 rakah. What is supposed? أتمها. He needs to complete 4. وسجد للسهو, then he needs to do sajdatul sahw. وإن if أعلى, long, طول. If he became long, تفكره, his tafakkur, if his thinking, he was thinking 2, 4, how much I prayed, if that, ولم يسلم, and he did not say salam, حتى until استيقن, he made sure, for knowledge, yaqeen, he got علم اليقين, through knowledge, علم اليقين. Then he said salam. إن كان, if كان was قدر, مقدار, measure, أداء, performing ركن, 1 rukn. If his way of thinking before salam was that long, which 1 rukn, 1 part of salah could be done, like ruku, like sujood, like qiyam, that long. If that was that long, wajaba, becomes wajib, alayhi, upon him, sujoodul sahwi, sajdatul sahwi becomes wajib, he needs to do sajdatul sahwi. وَإِلَّا, otherwise, la, no. Otherwise, it is not necessary for him to do sajdatul sahwi. I will conclude here at this point. Just this is the beginning of another small chapter.